yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Hands up. Lead.
Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Check 24. Check 24. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Mike's 50.
Hands up.
On first down, Murray.
Run.
He was brought down by Eric Harris.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the 59. Watch the pass. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 44, 44. Here you go.
59, Mike. Check, 59. Watch the run. Hey, they're running it.
Snap came and won. Now here's Dalton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Hey, 734.
From the 39, Carr. He finds his man Johnson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there and a first down.
Hey, we're good, we're good. You ready?
Check. Say.
Ready, 9.
Check 25. Check.
Who's right, Chief?
Tackle.
That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
637. Five.
Mike's 47. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Check nickel. Watch twist. Watch the twist. Under 10. 10. Check 4.
On 2nd and 15 now. Carr, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ben Banagoo. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Hey, 734. 27 Mike. Mike, 27.
Hey, deep.
Express.
Get in there, man.
That's right.
Rush in.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
Raider 1. Hey, shoot.
Mike 5-4.
You're mine.
I'm going back to you. You go tight.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Smith.
Check, check, 47.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
36, 36.
Later 8. 6-18. Go, go.
Back. Check three. Switch.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he's going to be taken down here. Back across midfield, 3 yards away from midfield at the 47. No score after one on EA Sports.
Hands up. 15.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Whip.
A first carry down for Kofrani Muhammad. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Hey, exit.
At the 45-yard line.
24's the mic. Rabbit. 24's the mic. Hey, man. Watch the boot. 24's the mic. Guys, it's game situation.
From the 45 on second down. Dalton. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. They'll run on first down. Muhammad. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
Lady.
59. Let's get it.
Regular.
Mike.
Bravo.
59. Carmen. Watch twist.
2 by 2. Move.
Shit.
Hands up.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Watch out.
368.
Check.
A shotgun handoff. This is Murray now. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
Can.
24's the mic.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Now they'll run. Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Latavius Murray. His first touchdown here of the new camp. First onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Here we go.
25-yard line.
Hey,
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
47's the mic. I don't think you got it, son. Wide.
On 1st down, McFarland. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he'll give it here to his running back. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Let's get it, Alpha. Check, 47. Watch the pass. Here we go. Check.
Here's Carr. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
I will remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
22 jet bomber.
Check 59.
On 2nd down now. It's Hill, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Nothing like a little power football that they're playing right there on the left side. That was the strong side of the offensive line. They paved the way.
They paved the way. He lowered the shoulder and powered forward to convert.
Lead.
Check, 59.
368.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They go back to Murray on first down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 42-yard line.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike's 59.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Dalton under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Maurice Hurst breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Dalton off play action. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Trey Hendrickson in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
368.
Play action here with Dalton. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time.
At their own 34-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to throw on second down. Dalton. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Andy Dalton now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Murray. Murray has the first down and more. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
Throwing on second down. Dalton. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with first and 10. They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that
one. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Carr now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Hey, Delta.
47 Mike, 47 Mike, Mike 47.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Hey, check 24.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
They have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe.
132 fighter. 694.
Check 47. You got nothing to that.
Get set.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Hassan Reddick able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. They're on to the second half now down in Miami. The Jets have scored again. They're really opening it up now. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
2-by-2. Move.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29. I got one. 29 is a Mike.
Ice.
And we got to get to the ball.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29. Wild Bill. Watch the edge.
Hey.
Now a give, right side. Muhammad, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Over the middle, complete. That's Murray. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there for the Saints. 45 yards. To throw here, Dalton. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Cleveland Farrell in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That you make, you feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Play fake. Here's Dalton. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Hands up. Lead.
Mike 29. I'm here all day.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw his car. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 29. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Motion, motion.
Throwing, Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll run it. This is Muhammad. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Check. 368. 80 weapons.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
On 1st down, McFarland. And he's got some space here. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A big play that time for the Raiders. 49 yards on the ground.
Check 31, check 31. Shoot, watch the shoot. Shoot, shoot.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give them maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. On 2nd and 9, Carr. Complete. It's Johnson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 17-yard line.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. He gets this one to Johnson. A nice pickup on first down, 7 yards.
Number 84. He's out of bounds at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Kill. Hey, turn it out. Check.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. So Dalton now. He throws, and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And this is Cook with a grab. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. So now Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
44. Here you go.
Hey, check 24. Check.
Here you go. 93, 52.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Dalton going to break the huddle, come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Oh, passing it. Dalton. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a shotgun handoff to Hill. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29. Watch the screen.
Hey, Haywood.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29. All day, just like that.
2 by 2. Move.
29 is a Mike.
Hey, hop.
Dalton wants to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 26-yard line.
Hey, Team 6. Team 6. Express.
Shotgun now for Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick